Is my tone amazing? Well, is it? Hey guys, a couple of days ago, I uploaded a video with my buddy, Joe Thrash Potato, aka Joe Mashed Potato. He came over to check out my white Kramer Beretta Special because he wanted to buy it. So while he was here, of course, before he's gonna buy it, he wants to try it out, right? So in the video, Joe plugs in the guitar and he jams on it for a couple of minutes, playing these awesome metal riffs. And in the comment section of that video, one of my viewers, Timmy, wrote the following comment. Richard, you have to share your amp settings. Your tone is amazing! And he put amazing in all caps. I did a video going over all my amp settings like a year ago. I guess Timmy hasn't seen that video. But I don't blame Timmy. I blame YouTube. YouTube has done an absolute crap job of pushing that video out and recommending it to people. I know this because I still get people asking me and writing comments in my more recent videos, just like Timmy said, like, dude, your tone is awesome, your tone is amazing. Why don't you tell us how you get those sounds? Can you go over your amp settings? And every time I'm like, I already did that video. How come people don't know this video? But in all fairness to you guys, it was like a year ago, and if you're a newer viewer, you're not gonna know that that video exists. I mean, because let's be real, how many people go into my video list and then go through the list of videos? And it's a lot. I'm uploading like 2 or 3 videos every week. Do the math, every week, every month, and it was like a year ago. That's a lot of videos. So I don't blame you guys for not being aware of it. I blame YouTube because it was like, in the thumbnail, there's no picture of me. I'm not holding a guitar in the thumbnail like I usually do. Like, I don't have a guitar making a goofy face. And it's almost like the YouTube algorithm analyzes it and goes, oh, well, he's not holding a guitar, he's not making a goofy face, nobody's gonna wanna watch this, so we're not gonna push it out there and we're not gonna recommend it. Thanks, YouTube! But since Timmy asked, I am going to present to you guys right here, right now, the original video. I'm not gonna ask you to go click on the link and go to that video. I'm just gonna stick on that whole entire video where I go over all my amp settings. I explain in detail, I show all the settings, everything, the effects, the pedals, everything. You will know exactly what my settings are, how I get my tone. Whether you like my tone or not, now you're gonna know how I get it. But before I do that, guys, I wanna ask you one favor. If you guys could please do this for me, I love you guys and I would really appreciate it. It would really help me out. Over the past few months, guys, almost all of my views have gotten 1,000 views or more. And that's great. It's really awesome. It's such a good feeling. I know you guys are watching, you're hitting the thumbs up, you're leaving comments, you're enjoying the videos. But again, this goes back to YouTube. If YouTube thinks, they think this computer algorithm, their matrix or whatever it is, if it thinks that you guys aren't gonna like the video, it doesn't recommend it. And then you don't know that video was ever released and you don't see it. And it's not your fault, it's YouTube's fault. So in the past few months, I've had 2 videos that have not made it to 1,000 views. And I really think they were good videos. I put a lot of effort into both of these videos. They were not simple videos. It was a lot of work, a lot of effort, a lot of editing. I'm gonna put the links to these 2 videos. And guys, I guarantee, I promise, I give you the bald shredder guarantee that you will like those 2 videos. Money back guarantee, I swear. So watch the rest of this video, check out the amp setting. When you're done, go to the description, click on those 2 videos, even if you only watch for a few seconds. I would greatly appreciate it. I'm sorry guys, I don't want to have to beg. I mean, that's pretty pathetic. I wouldn't blame you guys for being like, thumbs down, dude, you're begging. And I'm not gonna beg. Please guys, just watch those 2 videos. I mean, what do I need to do? Okay, all right. Without further ado, here is the original video on how to get my 80s style guitar tone. All right guys, thanks. See you later. Okay guys, so here is my Line 6 Pod Farm computer screen, interface screen, whatever you want to call it. Right here I go to this little folder and this is going to bring up my presets, the ones that I've saved. You can see I have some different folders in here. I started off with my favorites and then ended up narrowing it down to my best ones. Let's start with rhythm guitar. I'm basically going to go show you guys the settings for rhythm guitar and lead guitar. Okay, so you can see we've got a noise gate, we've got the amp head, and in this case it is the Solo 100 head. Now looking at the settings on the Solo 100 head, I have the drive set at 79%, the bass at 63%, the middle 65%, the treble 91%. You know, I want that kind of sharp 80s sound, so higher on the treble. And then the presence, 69%. And then they've got a master volume, and that is set at 63%. Okay, so in addition to the solo head, we've got a noise gate. Let's see what that's set at. There's really only two things on the noise gate. That's the threshold, that's at minus 66 dB, and then the decay, which is at 69%. And of course I've got to have some reverb on my tone, even my rhythm tone. I'm using what Line 6 calls their medium hall reverb. And the pre-delay is at 50%, the decay is at 60%, and the tone is at 50%, and then the mix over here is at 50%. Now you can see down here I've got this delay pedal, but right now it's on mute because I don't use the delay pedal as part of my rhythm track most of the time, but I do have it here in the signal chain because once in a while there might be a rhythm where I want like a slight bit of delay on it, and let's see what those settings are. And again, this is for rhythm, it's different for lead. So I've got it set at 322 milliseconds, I guess that's what it means. The feedback is at 39%. Low, come on, give me the number here. Doesn't want to give you the number, let's check high. Okay, high is at 50%, low is at 50%, and the mix is at, come on, 32%. Alright, and that's pretty much my rhythm guitar settings, guys. Now let's check out my lead guitar settings. Going back to my best folder here, and I'm going to go to solo main, because that's the one that I use most of the time. So you can see, what do I have here in my chain? Well, I've got the noise gate. It's absolutely necessary, especially with the screamer pedal. So we've got the noise gate, the screamer pedal, the same head, the Solo 100 head, the same digital delay pedal, and also the medium hall, just like I had on the rhythm. Alright, let's start with the Solo 100 head. I've got the drive all the way up 100%. You know, I want that really distorted, good 80s sound. The bass is at 89%. The middle, come on, 46%. Treble all the way, come on, 100%. Notice these go to 11? These go to 11. Of course they do. And then the presence, 82%. And then the master volume, come on. Oh, there it was. 55%. Okay, let's look at the screamer pedal. So for the screamer, you know, nothing special. I've got all the knobs just like straight up at 50%. And the screamer really adds that extra sort of 80s, what should I call it? Screaming, distorted, overdriven sound for the solos that I want. So I really like that screamer pedal. Once in a while, if I want something that's a little less gainy, a little less overdriven, I might mute the screamer if I'm playing something a little more bluesy or rock. But that's not that often. Let's take a look at the delay pedal. Okay, so now we've got it set at 358 milliseconds. Feedback is 40%. Low. Come on. 50%. High, that's obviously 50% also. And the mix, 33%. Now let's take a look at the reverb. Medium hall, again, pre-delay 50%, decay 56%, tone 50%, and the mix 30%. Let's take a look at the noise gate, and we're at minus 50 dB on the threshold and 40% on the decay. Okay guys, so those are my settings on my Line 6 pod farm. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you're not subscribed, please hit that subscribe button right now. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.